This program is brought to you in part by SalCal Real Estate Connections.
Yes, welcome to Racing Action Today. We're here this week to cover the action from our favorite race venue, Lime Rock Park, the road racing center of the East. And the event this week is going to be very interesting, a NASCAR doubleheader, the K&N Pro Series stock cars, and the Modified Tour. Also, the Modified Tour cars really haven't been to a road course in 10 years. And it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to do on this Lime Rock 1.5 mile track. But I'll tell you, there's plenty of drivers looking to step up on the podium to claim their spot in the glory. Also, everybody is chasing point leader Ryan Truex in the K&N Pro Series. As the K&N Pro Series stock cars come to this Lime Rock track, and let me tell you, last year's victory with Ryan was no fluke. He went on to claim the championship and once again is leading all the points. I think it's time you strap in and hold on tight. We're about to see what stock car road racing's all about and the people who make it happen.
Tonight's show will be dedicated to the Whelen Modified Tour cars, as they just put on an excellent show, and I think you're going to enjoy what you see.
We have Todd Zedegy with us, who drives this number 2 modified. And Todd, I was here during that test session. You were taken to this place pretty good. And I see we got a little problem here. You're changing the motor. How you doing today?
Pretty good. We're second quickest. We got one good lap, and then a couple other laps I came up on traffic pretty fast. So then we went back out to run some more laps to make some adjustments to the car, and then the front drive pulley on the engine broke, and it knocked the belts off, and it knocked the oil pump belt off. When I realized that I had no oil pressure, I shut it down, but usually you do damage. It takes seconds to do damage, so we're not going to take the chance, so we're swapping an engine from one car to the other.
All right, so basically you need to get this back together for qualifying?
Oh, yeah, I don't want to start in the back for the race, so we have to get it done for qualifying.
Well, now tell me, what type of motor is in this car?
These are 358 cubic inches, basically like a nationwide engine with a smaller carburetor. They produce around 600 horse. Put a big carburetor on it, they could have potentials of 800 horse. So that's kind of their way of restricting us from going too fast.
Yeah, I know they try to keep things pretty even here, and they don't want you to go too fast. But I'll tell you, I watched you out there. You're really taken to this place.
I ran here years ago. 95 and 96, I ran a 510 Datsun here. And I basically grew up as a road racer in go-karts, and so it helps out a little bit. And we came back here in '02 and did some testing. I tested a Busch car, which are called the K&N cars now here. So I got a little bit of experience, but there's a few other guys that got experience too. So I think we'll be able to put this with Snuggles Ford up front and keep it there, I hope.
Well, I'll tell you, we're certainly going to keep an eye out for you. We're rooting for you. And I know I don't want to tie you up anymore. You want to make sure this car's ready for qualifying, but we're certainly going to watch for you and hope you do good.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Todd.
Thank you.
Take care. You're excellent.
Well, I'll tell you, not only did the motor come out of this car, they had one put right back in, and lo and behold, when it came down for qualifying, Todd put in the fastest lap and was on the pole.
Yes, we have Ryan Priest, who drives the number 3 modified tour car. And this car's got kind of a special background, and I've heard a lot of great things about you, Ryan. Now tell me, how'd you get involved in all this?
My grandfather, he started, he owned a modified back in the days where you know, they were traveling all over the place with Richie Evans and Freddie DeSaro and Bugsy Stevens. So it's kind of in my blood. My dad raced when I was, you know, 2 to 5 years old, and you know, he stepped back and put me and my brothers first, and you know, I've been racing since I was 6 years old, and I've loved it ever since.
Now, you started in a go-kart or a quarter midget?
I started on a quarter midget until I was about 10 years old, and then I started running midgets and micros out in Pennsylvania, Indianapolis until I was about 13. And then I jumped in a modified when I was 13 years old.
Now tell me, was this always in your mind to run a modified car?
My parents said my first word was race car, so yeah, it's always been there.
Now, when you talk about your grandfather, is that Judkins? Was he your grand? Oh yeah, that's a famous team too.
Oh yeah, you know, he's actually going to be coming up this summer. We're going to race. He bought a modified, so we're going to start. He's going modified racing up here again, so pretty excited about that.
Now tell me, what do you think of this road course? I mean, it's been 10 years since these cars been to a road course.
I'm going to have some fun. Turning right, you know, all my friends bust on me for that. You know, they say, oh, you can turn left fine, but can you turn right? So I guess we'll find out in a little while.
I'll tell you, I was here for a test session a few weeks back. There was 4 cars here. I couldn't get over how easily they adapted to the racetrack. Now, have you been out at all yet?
I did 2 laps in a test session a couple weeks back, but, you know, the motor let go and didn't really get much practice. But, you know, that's our job. We got to adapt, otherwise we'll get fired.
Absolutely. And you know what, Ryan? I heard a lot of great things about you. We're certainly going to be watching for you. And I'm so anxious to see how you do in the race, but I got a feeling you're going to have some fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely planning on having a ton of fun.
All right, thank you for your interview, and good luck. Yes, we have Bobby Santos, who drives this number 4. And I'll tell you, Bobby, it looks like you've been having a great year up to this point. You're leading in points, I believe.
Yeah, we've had a great year so far. Awesome team. They've given me a great race car all year long, and just really excited to be at Lime Rock.
Yeah, I was here during a test session, and you look like you're taking to this place pretty good.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Still have a lot to learn, but got some great help, and just looking forward to racing.
Now, tell me something. How much shifting will you do in one lap here?
Well, we're using 3 gears, so 2 downshifts into 1. Like 7 times a lap, I think. So wow. A lot more than I'm used to.
Now, tell me, how do you like it compared to an oval? Do you think it's something you like, or do you think you like the ovals better?
No, I like it a lot. I've always wanted to do road racing. I just never had a good opportunity to do it, so I'm happy that the Modified Tour came here.
Yeah, I am too. And I'll tell you, when I saw these cars going around the track, I think that they really got it home here quick.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope we can come back some more and put on an exciting show for everybody.
Well, I hope that we talk in the podium, and I got a good feeling we may see you there.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Bob. Yes, we have Renee Dupre, who drives this beautiful modified number 90, and I'll tell you now, you got any experience on a road course with this car?
I spent a little time out here this spring with some BMW clubs and whatnot, trying to get as much experience as I could, trying to get ready for this race. But beyond that, no, I have absolutely no competitive road course experience.
Now, how did you get into racing to begin with? I'm curious about that.
I was 5 years old, and it's something that my mom and dad got both my brother and I interested in and involved in. We came up through the quarter midget ranks.
Through the quarter midget ranks, and then you probably went into go-karts and that kind of thing?
No, we went right from quarter midgets, and then when I was 15, I went right into a Pro 4 modified, which is very similar to what we run now, but just a 4-cylinder scaled-down version.
Mm-hmm. Now, where are you from?
Glastonbury, Connecticut.
Well, Connecticut, that's what we want to hear. This is like a homecoming.
Absolutely. It's really nice, having been born and raised in Connecticut my entire life, to finally make it up here to Lime Rock is pretty special. We're looking forward to it.
Now tell me something. Do you have any aspirations to bring this to a different level?
No, not at my age. And I think that you would probably find the same answer if you ask some of the older guys that are in this division. We just want to be competitive where we're at. I have no aspirations to go any farther. You like the modified tour, basically, and it's exciting. I'm sure driving this car has got to be a pretty exciting event. When everything is going well, it's very exciting.
Well, I'll tell you, we're certainly going to keep our eye out for you and wish you some luck. And I got a feeling you're certainly going to have some fun.
I hope so. I hope we have a lot of fun, and I hope that the race goes over well. We get a lot of fans here, and that Skip decides to invite us back for next year.
Well, thank you for the interview, and I know I'm going to keep my eye out for you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot,
Pleasure
Renee.
to meet you.
Yes, we moved over a car. We got Ted Christopher, who drives this beautiful number 13. Last I saw, it's number 36.
36, yeah.
You changed numbers.
Yeah, we have to have that for the tour.
Now, I'll tell you, Teddy, this car is something special. I understand this car has never been beat.
Never been beaten at Loudon. Yep, 4 times we ran Loudon and won 4 races in a row at Loudon. Yep.
So, now tell me, you were testing out here a few weeks back. We were talking. What do you think of this place?
Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, we'll see how our guys like it. You know, a lot of guys haven't been on a road course ever before, so it'll be interesting the first practice, see how they go.
Now, your history with road course has been very good. Am I thinking right?
Yeah, I've won here, 5 times at the Glens. Here with a Busch car, I've never been out of the top 5, so I like this place.
Yeah, we were watching you out there. You look like you're very comfortable, and I was so surprised how the modified cars really took to this place. I mean, it didn't take long.
No, I mean, everybody worked pretty hard trying to get their car set up for it, and hopefully we have a good race.
Well, we're certainly going to keep our eye out for you, and maybe we could talk in the podium. What do you think of that?
That would be my plan for tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, and good luck thanks for the interview.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Teddy. Great. Yes, we have Richie Pillai with us, who drives this beautiful modified number 39. And I'll tell you, Richie, we're so anxious to see how these modifieds get around this place. Now, do you have any experience road racing?
Yeah, a little bit that I have. We tested 2 weeks ago here at Lime Rock, and it went great. And I also did the Skip Barber School about 3-4 weeks ago, and that helped a lot.
Now, do you shift these cars often?
Yeah, we shift about 6 or 7 times a lap. We go all the way from 3rd gear all the way down to 1st and back up. So.
Now, tell me, Richie, how did you start racing?
I started racing when I was 16. I was standing in the infield at Stafford Motor Speedway, and Jackaroo Jr. came up to me and told me he was starting a new division, and he wanted me to drive a car for him, the SK Lights. And I said, sure, and the rest is history.
Yeah, that's all it takes. I'll tell you, once you get in a car, I'll tell you, the bug bites you. And where are you from?
From Yorktown Heights, New York.
Okay, yeah, I know the area. I used to call on IBM, actually, at one time up there. And where's the team located?
Our Hurricane Motorsports team's out of Plainville, Connecticut.
Oh, good, yeah. This is like a homecoming.
Yeah, exactly. All the Connecticut races are.
Well, Richie, we want to really wish you a lot of luck. We're going to keep an eye out for you, and I got a feeling you're going to have some fun today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yes, we have Roland Pinnick with us, who drives this beautiful 93 stock car. And judging by the smile on your face, Roland, you take to this place pretty good.
Yeah, we came and tested here twice, and the second test we got going pretty good, and hopefully we'll be a little bit better today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm so anxious to see how they do during qualifying and what, because the cars really look like they've taken to this place great, you know. Now tell me, how you doing for the year?
We've been struggling the past couple races. Had a couple mechanical problems, and but hopefully we'll be turning things around with a good run here at Lime Rock, and it will start off on a better path now.
Now tell me, do you like this type of racing, the road course, or do you like the ovals better?
I mean, it's definitely different. I like trying something different. Hopefully we'll be able to run up there in the front and have a shot at the win. But yeah, it's I like it. It's fun out there.
Now tell me, where's the team from? Are they from the same area?
I'm from right outside of Philadelphia, Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania there, and but our race teams run out of Howell, New Jersey, down by Wall Stadium.
So that's basically your home track, huh, Wall?
Yeah, yep. That's where it all started, was at Wall for us, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, we're going to keep our eye out for you. I know you're going to have some fun, and I hope I talk to you later on in the podium.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks a lot, Roland. Yeah, it's like being on American Idol, this thing, you know.
Sweet. Where do we sing?
Okay. Yes, we have Woody Pitcat. Did I say that
Yep,
right?
you got it.
Okay, driving this number 28. Now I have to tell you, Woody, number 28 is my favorite number. Maybe that's a good omen today.
Hopefully, if it brings me some luck, that'll be fine.
Now, where are you from, Woody?
I'm from Stafford, Connecticut, right down the street.
Wow, this is like a homecoming here, and so you must have cut your teeth, I'm sure, at Stafford Speedway.
Yeah, I grew up. My uncle was racing in Lebanon Valley on dirt, and obviously, with me living right in Stafford, that's nothing else really going on there. So once I grew up, that's what I wanted to do, was get in a race car.
Now, how'd you start racing? I mean, did you start at a very young age, or no?
No, I didn't start till I was 16. Like I said, my uncle was racing, so I was helping him. And then once I got old enough to drive, I started driving in they call it a dare stock, which is like a strictly stock at Stafford. I ran that 2 years and then jumped in a late model for about 6 years, and then got a chance to run an SK Modified for a guy and did that, and just kept moving up the ladder.
Now, tell me, this road course, I'm sure it's kind of new to you. Is it something you think you're going to like?
I like it. I practiced Tuesday, and we were pretty good. The car owner thought we were going better than he thought we were gonna. And I did the Skip Barber school for 3 days in May and had a blast. And it's pretty fun going down the front straightaway at 100 in the rain on one day. So I think it'll be fun. I don't know. I know there's like 10 or 15 guys that know what's going on, and then there's 10 or 15 guys that I'm not sure know what's going on. So, I mean, if everybody takes their time and gets used to the track, I think it'll be a good show.
Yeah, I've seen some of the testing here, and it looks like the cars are really taken to this place pretty good. And this place here, we just love this place. I'll tell you,
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like where it is. It's it's sort of like there's nothing out here. I mean, you can go anywhere. You can you can go in different corners and check different stuff out. I mean, it looks like it'd be a fun time just to come for a weekend and like 10 out or camp out or something. And it's pretty cool. Nobody's going to bother you, and you can just come and have a good time and watch and do your own thing.
Yeah, we're going to have to try to get more involved with this series to try to cover more events. So far we do a lot of things from this track, but I surely would love to see some short track action too, like Stafford, which I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I used to go there when it was dirt, and I actually saw Bobby Santos' grandfather driving the car.
Yeah, I guess that's just showing you how old you are.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we want to do that, Matter of fact, I better start wearing a hat pretty soon because it's getting light color-wise and thinness. Well, I'll tell you, it's been a pleasure talking with you, Woody, and I wish you a lot of luck today, and I hope you do well. And I know you're having fun because that smile just never leaves your face.
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
You were excellent.
Thank you.
Take care. Good luck. Yes, we have Eric Rudolph here who drives this beautiful Modified 98. And I'll tell you, this car is just stunning. Now tell me, have you been driving this Modified car this whole season?
Yeah. We've been running this whole season. Got a new ride for this year. We were driving another ride last year, but thankful to be in this ride. It's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it's a beautiful car. And how did you get into racing, Eric?
I got into racing Modifieds a few years ago. Got some people together and we headed out. But I started racing go-karts when I was 5 years old and just kind of, just trying out different things and eventually got to this.
Yeah, now tell me, where are you from?
Niagara Falls, New York.
Oh, yeah. So you must log some time up in that area. Where's your local track up there?
Well, I started out racing at Ranceville Speedway. That's a little dirt oval, and it's only a couple miles away from my track, so it's nice.
Now tell me, where's the team? Are they from that area too?
Yeah, we're all from around that Niagara Falls area. I mean, we got a few guys from Buffalo and a couple guys in Ranceville too.
Well, we're going to certainly keep an eye out for you. I got a feeling you're certainly going to have some fun here. Now tell me, do you like road course racing versus the ovals or no?
Oh, this is my first time being at a road course, so I'm kind of looking forward to the race because I've never done it before, and hopefully it'll be a good experience for us.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised last year during the stock car race, the E Series. I mean, he was like a 17-year-old kid too, and won the race. Ryan Truex.
Yeah. I mean,
and he never really had that much experience on road, so you never know what could happen,
Yeah, exactly.
But I'll tell you look like you're in a real good ride here, and we're anxious to see how you do.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for your interview.
No problem.
Thanks a lot. You were great. Yes, I have Eric Goodall here who drives this number 58 modified tour car, and tell me, how you doing with this car at this road track?
It was pretty good. We came here and tested earlier in the week, and it was me and my brother's first time ever at a road course, and it took us about 5 laps, and we settled right in. I mean, we weren't running far off from the leaders' times at all, so we feel pretty confident. We got good cars. So.
Now, where are you from, Eric?
Long Island, New York, from Riverhead.
Oh, Riverhead. That's your local favorite track?
I wouldn't call it my favorite, but it's my hometown track.
So, now tell me, I mean, how do you rate racing on this, road course versus the ovals? I mean, do you think it's something you really like to do?
Well, I'll tell you what, it was the most fun I've had driving a race car in a long time, but we weren't even racing, we were just out there practicing. But I really couldn't answer that question until I get out there and race against other guys.
Yeah, it takes, I'm sure, once you get into the heat of the race, it's a little different than being alone. But I saw some of the test sessions, and it looks like these cars have taken this place great.
Yeah, I really was not expecting how good the cars would be able to tame the track. But, I mean, with the exception of one corner here, this little left-hander, the car is, hooked up real good, turns good. So I guess we can contribute a lot of that to our crew chief.
Now, how did you start racing?
Well, my dad started sponsoring a local guy at Riverhead Raceway, and he brought us to Riverhead Raceway every Saturday night growing up. And I've been going there since I was about 5 years old, and I started racing go-karts, and one thing led to another. And here me and my brother are on the Wheel and Modified Tour.
Yeah, it's, I'll tell you, it doesn't take much to get the bug,
No.
So your brother is a younger brother?
No, he's older. He's 6 years older than I am. And he's been racing on the tour for about 6 years now. This is only my second year.
So, I mean, has he taught you a lot?
Oh, absolutely. He's my biggest mentor every time we come to the track. I'm always asking him questions. And lately, if he hasn't gone to a race, I'm on the phone with him as soon as I get out of the car. He definitely has the know-how to do it. So he's my go-to guy when I have any question.
Well, I'll tell you, we're going to kind of watch the both of yous, and I know one thing. I think you're going to certainly have some fun here.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get out there and rub against some people.
Well, good luck, and thanks for the interview, and we're going to keep our eye out for you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot, Eric. Yes, I have Kevin Goodall with us, and it's not often we have a brother routine here. I just talked to your brother, Eric, and he says you're his biggest mentor. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've been doing this 5-6 years more than he has, and we came up here the other day and tested him, and it's the first time we ever had to shift. Came to a road course in 10 years with these modified, so we went through a couple of things, told him about the downshifting deal, and we're ready to roll.
Now tell me, is this something you like to do?
Oh yeah, I told my dad, I said, man, we should sell a couple cars and get one of these road course cars and come here more often. It's fun.
Yeah, I get the same impression from a lot of people.
Yep.
They find that, the road course is so much more involved,
Yeah, I mean, making the right-hand turns, and then a place like Lime Rock where we only have one real left-hand turn, it's quite different.
Well, we're going to be watching you and your brother, and now tell me, did he ever tangle out there?
No, we've actually only been involved in one wreck of the same wreck on at the same track at the same time. One time last year, and hopefully we'll keep that going and not get involved in anything.
Well, we certainly want to wish you some great luck, both of you, this week. And I got a feeling you're going to have fun.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Kevin.
As we show you some of the snapshots of some of the cars we did talk to today, we come to the conclusion of our show, and I hope everybody has enjoyed it as much as we did producing it. It's always just a great event for us to come to when we come up to Lime Rock. And I'll tell you, the Whelen Modified Tour is really, really something special. I never saw fan reaction to these cars is just unbelievable. I mean, to say that the Whelen Modified Tour is alive and well is an understatement. These cars really have a great following. They're actually very sophisticated cars, and we really enjoyed coming up here and having a word or two with some of these drivers. They're just great kids. And I also want to thank our crew, Dwayne Cody, Billy Majak, David Seidlinger, Lisa Backus, Luis Gonzalez. They always just do an outstanding job. But most of all, and last of all, I want to thank you, the viewers, for watching Racing Action Today. This program is brought to you in part by SalCal Real Estate Connections. Special thanks to the Racing Action Today crew: Dwayne Cody, Billy Majak, David Seidlinger, Lisa Backus, and Luis Gonzalez. Also, we want to thank our home station, Nutmeg TV, for all their support. Special thanks to Pryor Brothers Fabricating for all their support. And also we want to thank Just Results Weight Loss Center for all the great things they do. And also we want to thank Amity Printing and Copy Center for all their support and all the great things they do at their shop.